Well, hello, Adam here again, and today we are going to test not the Silver, kidding, the Silver will be next, the SR1. We're going to test this electric beast. Last time I tested the Aston Martin DBS Coupe, and it went pretty good. So now let's see how this car can keep up. In this race, I am against the Aston Martin DB Coupe. So here we go. Let's see how this SR1 can beat or be beaten. So here we go. Mini stop bay. I hope it's going to be a good ride. Before we jump in, like, subscribe if you want to, and stay tuned to more Asphalt 8 and Asphalt 9 maybe content in a while. I will post more. So here we go. And I'm starting in the last position. Nice. The classic electric, but very good performance. Okay, this guy in front of me is the guy at a full ranking, so I need to take him down. Alrighty. And he's too stupid to not go close to the train, because he doesn't remember where the train is going. Well, the acceleration is average at every electric vehicle. Pretty slightly good. From 0 to 100 is kind of slower, but then it's acceleration pretty fast. Top speed is the same amount the rank. Nitro feels good. I guess said decent. Okay, and drifting is pretty good. Really easy to control the drift. And kinda again heavy handling like in Aston Martin. But anyway, we made it and we are in Elite League. Nice. Let's move out onto the next race. So, in this race, I'm facing again the Aston Martin guy. Two Lamborghini Countaches. One from Czech Republic, I guess, because I'm from Czech Republic too. And one DS Silver. So let's hope this track will just came up good to me. I hope it will. The only downfall of this car is nitro efficiency, as you can see clearly. So yeah. Here we go. Alrighty, pretty terrible acceleration. Well, not that terrible, but worse than Countaches and most of the cars. And could this guy just stop stealing the nitro and then hits me like a normal, not good guy? Let's see who have a better nitro management. Now I don't know the nitro efficiency of the Aston Martin, but I think the nitro is, nearly identical, so it's pretty funny. He goes for a big bottle? No, he not. So he had a lot of nitro. But now I am back in race 2, and now is the final straights. Okay, and I need to grab more nitro because my he takes this nitro, so I can take it. I'm going obviously for a big bottle, yes. I'm going to take the jump because I need a little refill of my nitro. Now he takes the middle bottle nitro, and here we go, the final straight to the end of the race. Let's see who will end his nitro first, he or me. Well, it is me. And here the Infinite Nitro. Oh, he doesn't, but now he just... Well, now we see the SR1 and Kyla worse nitro efficiency than the Aston Martin, so pretty hard to beat up this Aston. So we'll move on to the next race. Now I'm up against not one, but two Aston Martin's DB9 Coupes in Elite League, obviously two, and the two Countaches again, and one Silverwood. This is going to be a pretty funny ride, and I guess the DHN is going to be an aggressive one, because he have a low, he have a 50-point low, below his rating, so I guess he was aggressive, and he take what he need to take. Now I'm kind of scary of the start, where I would start and where start the... Obviously I'm starting at the last position, and obviously they started the first. Surely game, I love it! Fun thing, the Silver is around nearly same acceleration. Sorry for the crackdown. Well, no, he's very unboosted. Or not unboosted, but without a booster. Not a one full booster, I guess, because he is easily outmatched. Well, not so easy to take them out, but with a little luck and maybe a little skill, I can take them out. Nice, pretty good. I have the advantage, I have some gap. I guess 2 or 1.5 seconds, which is quite enough. Now it's obviously more than 2 seconds. Love to see it. And now it's time to finally end this race and emerge as a victory. I'm going to take the victory home. Let's go. Finally. And obviously, okay, the DHN is running unboosted, so that's the why he has the lower ranks. I think he was aggressive, but he's running unboosted, which is pretty funny, and he even beat a boosted guy. Okay, let's move on to the next race. Well, in this race, I'm facing again the unboosted Aston Martin, and again two Lamborghini Countaches, and again a Hanoi. If it is a Czech, I'm surprising that I met another Czech player, because I am obviously from Czech Republic and I'm playing from Czechia. Someone who actually is not from English or just a good Englishman. Good to see. But if the guy just randomly just get the flag or just helmet from flag, I can't hate him. But let's go. For fun fact, let me know in the comments how many people is there who playing from Czech Republic or the different states like Estonia, Belgium, or some of these states. It would be pretty funny to see who is actually playing Asphalt from and where he's from, the player. Because many players just don't have the original helmet from the country. Maybe it's not added there, but you know, the Czech is here, so I guess there is some sort of flags to represent your country. Alrighty, pretty good, I guess. Okay, the SR1 is feeling pretty lightweight, so it's good. But the only way down force is the nitro efficiency. It's kind of worse maybe than Aston Martin's, which is pretty down force of this car. But even the handling is kind of heavy, but feels kind of smoother than the Aston Martin. So I guess this car is good enough to keep up speed with some other good cars like the Silver, even the Aston Martins. But the Countach seems pretty obviously good. Now what I'm going to do, I'm trying to max pro my Lotus Evora GT, so as you can see from my last video, and I try to max pro it and see if I can just move it in and test it out. So let's move on to the last race. In this race, final race, I'm going to face again that boosted guy and a free Contagious Max Proud 1 Contagious 1 at rank 1255 or this low rank. This is my last race and we ended where we started in Munich subway, which is not bad, pretty good timing I guess. In the race I'm going to do a general review of this car. But I'm going to prepare another Asphalt 9 video. It's a weekend rampage for Ferrari Enzo, which is pretty good car for B class. I'm referring to go for a car because it's pretty good. You know, that car is actually pretty strong in every aspect. Except little the acceleration is struggling, but the Enzo is good. I tried to test it out and it's good. So, my general review of SR1 in Asphalt 9. Sorry, in Asphalt 8. my fault, I'm talking about Asphalt 8. Well, the acceleration is kind of same as at the DS Silvered. From 0 to 100 is kind of slower, but then it accelerates pretty quickly. The top speed is same around these ranks, which is, I can say, normal and a train. So that's this, and oh my god. The weak point of this car is nitro efficiency. It's kind of lower I think than the Aston Martin efficiency. But the drifting is pretty smooth and I like the drifting. My main thing what I like about this car. And the handling is I think kind of better to handle than the Aston. But the worst nitro efficiency, sorry, could be the major issue with this car. But okay, we made it into the Elite League and we made nearly 50 points, which is good. So, I guess that's enough. But I will see you in the lobby, I will see you in the garage. So, this is the Peugeot SR1. Pretty interesting car, pretty underrated I can say. I never seen this car in multiplayer this rank. I max pro'd it recently when it was in 1599 rank, and obviously the Game Loft said, screw it, we'll put this car against the B-class kings like the Acura NSX GT Evo or the McLaren 570S. Yes, but I was surprised by his performance. I even beat some cars. I mainly finished third, fourth, sometimes finished first. It's pretty insane. The acceleration of that car was pretty good. But anyway, this is the SR1. I can give it pretty solid 7. The Aston Martin, if I didn't just take the final verdict of Aston Martin, it will have 8. This car will have 7 because worse nitro efficiency. But I think if you have enough practice and experience with this game, you can try this car if you ever pro it. It's a pretty interesting change. I know we will struggling against the DB9 and the Countach maybe, but if you will have enough skill to handle this car and manage to take your weakness to advantage, like the drifting, the smooth drifting, you can even outmatch maybe the DB9, which is interesting. But anyway, I hope you like this video. If you stuck for this long, I appreciate it. I hope you like the races. I try to do better in the next. And maybe in another, I will be testing something way higher at my rank, Garish. So I hope I will see you in another video. Asphalt 8, Asphalt 9, or more and more different videos, which I will take or planning to upload. Okay, guys, see you in the next. Bye bye.